individual whose thoughts and actions deliver the difference. Inspired by Mandela's spirit to be the change, let us be his engineers, drivers, character and personality. Start by doing the little things that gives character and personality. Because history never lies, it tells your story. History is shaped and defined by individual actions. Mandela is not remembered for threats, but his courage and determination and actions too. Gandhi said, "Be the change," and we as the 1873 network say that change begins with me and you.
See me talking to the man in the mirror.
1873 FM.
I want to find out what it is that you have done for the people of Angola so far. I mean, you want to be the change that you want to see. So what change? Because we can sit here and talk about all the problems Angola has and all the problems Africa has.
I'm not just here to paint badly our current government, but we also have summaries. And one of them, talking politically, is that we want to give back, what we are calling citizenship back to them. What I mean by that? What I mean is that in Angola, unfortunately, and I think this is a problem of most African countries. It's like, if you are not a holder of a membership of the current party.
Concerning the inviting people to come to Angola, people are complaining concerning the visa. Put your passport in the embassy. Sometimes it takes 1 month or 2 months for you to get the visa. Once you're in the government, are you going to work on that?
Thank you for the question, Mr. Benjamin. What we assist is that one can submit his visa application and he can stay for 2 or 3 months. Once, he's a businessman. He has a lot of activities. We also want to change this bureaucratic way of treating people who are interested to go in Angola,
Nelly Baltina and Tinashe Pasir.
Come on! Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at 1873FM. Hashtag 1873FM. The hardest radio on this side of the hemisphere. 1873 FM.
Do you realize that, Naledi, we are talking of private companies here?
Definitely.
Imagine, you as an individual, you start up your own company, your business, and you've put whatever you've put into it every day, your effort, and somebody comes and states that, no, just because I'm black, I should have 50%.
No, that's not what it says. It says 50% black people should also be allowed in the same business.
But why should it be forced on you?
It's not forced, Tinashe. You must remember that sometimes black people don't get hired because they are black. Remember, most of these things are owned by white people. And white people, unlike us, they take care of their own.
Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at 1873FM. Hashtag 1873FM.
Well, it is the 1873 FM, your voice, your power, your voice on issues that matter, your power to inspire new thinking, new outcomes, new possibilities. And if you just tuned in, well, thank you for making the 1873 FM your channel of choice. Good morning to you, Ryan. Good morning to you, Sibongi Legiane. Glad to know that you are tuned in and you are following. And yes, as we continue in search of the future I want, particularly looking at the power of storytelling, this is your platform for open, frank, and honest conversations in as far as shaping and defining the character and personality of the future you want, the future I want, the future that we all want collectively. But how best can we be able to secure that kind of future that we all want collectively? Each individual has a role to play, and more importantly, the little actions that you do within your community in as far as solving the human problems that we face on a daily basis contributes towards that inclusive, progressive, and prosperous future. And this morning, as we continue with the power of storytelling, feel free to also reach out through the 1873 FM's social media platforms so that you can just be able just to share your story, tell your story, share your personal experiences. And you never know who could be inspired by just you telling your story. Many at times as individuals, we go through so much in our journey of life, but really do we actually take time just to share what we've gone through, the challenges that we've gone through, how we've managed to overcome those challenges, and to be where you happen to be today, where you are today, where I am today. It takes just telling another individual or sharing with other individuals how you have managed to overcome some of these challenges that we face on a daily basis. And when we talk of challenges, think of the triple challenges of poverty, unemployment, and inequality, the challenges that we so often talked about in most conferences, in most gatherings, in most of these forums. How best can those challenges be addressed? It's only when individuals step up and tell their story of how they've managed to do what they are doing and realize something out of it. And more importantly, one thing that I learned from one individual that we had a conversation with from the 1873 FM Sandton Express morning show yesterday was that the willingness to learn from one's experiences, to learn from one's mistakes, to learn from other individuals' experiences, and more importantly, just the aspect of sharing that in itself shapes our tomorrow, basically. So yes, as we get ready to connect with Florence Mazani, as well as advocate who will be joining us this morning on the 1873 FM, tell a friend to also like the 1873 FM Facebook page, and that they can also be kept informed on the go as to the conversations that are taking place here. So Ryan asks, what's the Christmas festive like in Zimbabwe when 99 US dollars, which is equivalent to $3,000 in bond? Have you had a discussion on that? Well, Ryan, unfortunately, I am not aware of what is taking place in Zimbabwe, but I'm sure if there are any individuals who would like to share of their experiences, especially when it comes to the challenges that they're facing, how they are managing to sustain themselves on a daily basis, when you raise something that is very fundamental, then they are very much free to also touch on those issues, on those aspects. I can only speak to what I can be able to share, which are only my personal experiences, that I've been finding these conversations quite intriguing and, more importantly, insightful, and they're even helping me as an individual to advance myself where I need to actually correct myself where I've been wrong, and more importantly, just being the individual, just being authentic in whatever I do. So that is all that I can share. But if there's anyone who wants to share their personal experiences, who happens to be in that kind of situation, they're more than welcome to do so, because this is their platform at the end of the day. This is your platform. So on that note, let's quickly go on a short break, and when we're back, we'll be joined by Florence Mazani in conversation. Keep it locked to your channel of choice, the 1873 FM, your voice, your power.